250 knots indicated airspeed. Then when to get to Menlo, you're going to want to start descending. And you're going to want to set your radio for the outbound radial. We don't do back courses, so you're going to have to add 180 to that. And yeah. So then you're going to want to go up radial 331 to intercept the runway. Or no, never mind, forget about that. That is for finding where Menlo is if you don't have GPS. You're going to want to heading up 330 to intercept the localizer. So set the heading bug to 330, saying the heading bug will not affect where you're going. And then I'm about to cross 10,000 feet. So once I get above 10,000 feet, indicated altitude, let me just turn that on. You can, where are my clicky things? And then set that to 300. I set it to 310 rather. Okay, so setting up the localizer is 109.55. So you're going to want that in nav1, 109.55. You don't have to worry about the radial because it's a localizer. And then that is the identifier you will hear in Morse code. I don't know Morse code yet, so I just hope that it sounds similar, and when I think it sounds like that, then I just kind of guess that it sounds like that and say yes, that's the right ident, and then I keep going. Okay, and so I'll be back, and the next thing you do will be in another couple minutes or so. We are now approaching, well, we're out of 17,000 for 18,000 feet. Well, for 30,000 feet really. Normally as you cross 18,000 feet you will set your altimeter to 29 or 9 or 2. In this case, since I know what it's going to be when I get there, I'm not going to bother with that for this tutorial. Just keep that in mind, that as you cross 18,000 feet, you want to set your altimeter to 29 or 9 or 2, and then on your descent, crossing 18,000 feet again, you want to check what date it is and set it back to what it's supposed to be. And whoa, the autopilot seems to be going a little nuts on this. That's okay. It's not too bad. Just waypoint sequencing issues. Next, you want to watch for when you approach as you start to approach your cruise speed, which we're going to use Mach 0.82. Actually, it would be Mach 0.82 if you climb high enough. I'm probably not going to end up climbing high enough for this flight, though, seeing as that I'm only at Mach 0.72 and I'm almost at my cruising altitude. We'll see how things go. We could spend this time looking for the correct approach procedure to the runway, since we'll want to be at the correct altitude when we intercept the localizer. Okay, now I know you can't see it, but let's see. There we go. Let's see if that's there. Let's see. No. Okay. We're going to want to go to He-Man at 3100 to intercept the localizer. So let's just add that. Okay, we're already at 0.82 Mach. Wow, I did that perfectly. Okay. Autopilot, route manager, He-Man at 3100. Now you pretty much don't have to do anything until you're ready to descend, which won't be very long.